Our scene is looking a little boring without any materials, so let's change that. I can come over here and double click the material and change the material type from diffuse to plastic. Next, I'll type in a value of 0.1 into the roughness and change the diffuse color to a random color. Next thing I want to do is drag this sphere over and copy and paste this onto other lamps. This will inherit the roughness value of the first material. Only problem is now if I click over here and try to change any of the lamps' color, they're all going to change. And that's because all the materials are linked. To unlink them, we can select the part, hold Control to select multiple parts, right click and go to Material, Unlink Material. I'll do that again, hold Control, right click, Unlink Material. Finally, I want to do that over here to the sphere. Okay, great. Next thing I want to do is actually change these colors to something more pleasing. I'll double click, open the diffuse box once again, and actually drag this whole interface over to show off a feature in KeyShot, which is that you can use the color picker tool with this eyedrop and select a color outside of the interface. I'm going to do that for the second lamp. Double click, choose this color right here, and finally, double click, choose this color right here. This is great if you already have an idea of colors that you want and you maybe have organized this in another software. I'll do this one more time for the podium by first changing the material type to plastic, adjusting the roughness value to 0.1, and change this color right here. Okay, great. Now that we have all the colors in our scene that we want, it's time to change a few more things. Let's just go ahead and double click here and copy and paste this into here. Same thing for this leg, and same thing for this podium. Lastly, let's change the material in the back from a diffuse to a plastic and change the color to a middle gray, light gray color. This won't matter too much and we'll see why in a bit, but let's also crank the roughness all the way up. You can see if you use the slider, you might not be able to go past a certain value, and that's because everything is relative here. But this goes up to 1, and so let's change this to 0.75.